Welcome. Those of you who don't know what today is Memorial Day. And before I even do anything, I gotta give a moment of silence for the tragedies that continue to happen, the atrocities, those that stand up and fight the tyranny and fight the good fight, and that have sacrificed the ultimate price. So before I start ranting and raving and going on in my show, I want to definitely give a moment of silence and some gratitude for those that have given their lives and have lost their lives this week and forever. People are like, why is this guy draped with the flag and things of that nature? Well, I serve this country. Those that need to be those that need to be reminded, you know, those that need to be reminded of what I did, you know. You can't get these by just being a little bitch. You can't fakely make these coins that I got, you know. You can't you can't fake the service. You can't bullshit. You can't lie. And the integrity of our life and our way of life has forever changed. And you know, it always gets politicized every time one of us, humans lose our life and the politicians do nothing but politicize. Well, let's take the guns. Well, it's a tragedy. It's these people's fault. It's never, hey, let's stand up and let's fight. Let's stand up for what is right. There's people out here that say they stand up and fight the good fight, but they do not fight the good fight. You continue to destroy and sit idly back and act like someone is going to come save you. I'm here to tell you today, if you don't stand up and fight for your life, I don't know what you're doing on this planet, first and foremost, if you don't want to be here and you don't want life to continue. And if you're not willing to stand up and fight, then you don't deserve nothing. You deserve tyranny. You deserve to get ran down. You deserve the shit that cometh to you. I wear this flag proudly, the stars and the stripes. Now it might have fucking offend some people, but it fucking offends me when people say they're Americans but want to burn it down and say this is the worst thing we've ever had. Quite frankly, people don't know how fucking bad shit is in life, especially Americans. A lot of fucking Americans, you know what? They've had it good for too fucking long. Because, they've had it good because of someone else's fucking sacrifice that's allowed them to live their pathetic lives. But again, history will repeat itself. Where we once again will have to fight for our freedoms and our rights and our dignities and our respects. But some people want to continue to believe lies and to believe the fucking ill rotten people that want to destroy us. People want to come up on here and talk fucking all the talk about sports and everything else, but people sacrifice their lives. I sacrificed my fucking life for half of you motherfuckers that aren't even worth even living on this planet anymore. And if I had my way, you fucking people wouldn't have a choice. Because you already chose. And then you think that that's the choice that everybody else should have. When you sit back in your fucking glass castle as people kid ass and thrash stones at your bitch ass, but you people want to continue to live your facade of a life that they allowed you to live. Now, that's what the Matrix is. The Matrix, they have to have idiots, they have to have stupid people, they have to have gullible people, they have to have people that are pent up, revved up. I understand this. We all play a part in this world. Now, if you don't believe that you play a part or you have power, and then that there's something's not, something's, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to save anybody. If it was up to me, half you motherfuckers would be wiped out already. Just for the simple fact that you had the right to choose. Well, you choose that right. Doesn't mean the rest of us choose to be just as ignorant and stupid as you. I don't say my way is the right way, and I'm not forcing no one to live the way I want them to live. But I have other people that want us to live according to their way and their wills. When they're all playing God, when they are not God, they bleed just like we do. But we keep giving them power. We power the words. We power them in many different ways. Many people in this world are cowards. Cowards that won't stand and fight. Because they don't believe. I'm not even talking about believing in God at this point. Because it doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. Because the simple fact, it shows the people are godless people. And cowardless people. And don't care about the creation. Don't care about the future. Except for some people see the future as a technological or whatever. Everybody has their agendas. So they speak. So whose agenda do you work for? Do you work for your own? Or do you work for theirs? It's the reason why I will alienate every son of a bitch if I have to in this world. Because it ain't about having friends. Because the end all be all, it don't matter. Your friends are going to be the ones that sell you out. Okay? In life, it surely tells. Friends fuck over friends, burn over bridges, talk shit, throw mud all over the place, smear each other, throw shade all over the place. But people call themselves a friend, right? They call themselves fathers. They call themselves mothers. They call themselves sons and daughters and brothers and friends and colleagues and associates and all this good jazzy shit. But at the end of the day, people are driven by their own selfish desires. And taking care of yourself is important. Making sure you're taken care of before. But what kind of care are we taking care of? Like, see, people say they care. Well, what kind of care? People say they care and they love and they care about themselves, but it shows that they don't care about themselves. They allow drugs and everything else. They don't take care of themselves. They fall apart. Their teeth rot. They let everything else rot. If you don't care about yourself, you let yourself go and you don't care what things happen. But then you want to care, but you don't care. It's the duality we live in the world. The world we live in is based on duality. It's not based on factuality. It's not based on the reality. It's on the perception and the deception of making you believe that you have rights and you have freedoms and you have the things to. No, we're allowed to do these things because they allow us to do these things. Not because we say, fuck it, we have the power and we're controlling what we do and the controllers of our own destinations, like our doubted by our own creator. Our rights were not given to us by a politician whether he's a Republican or a Democrat. Our rights were not given to us by that. They were given to us by our Creator. And people get mad that I wrap myself around this flag. I love this flag. And if you got a problem with me wrapping myself around this flag, I suggest you say something. Because you don't know what this fucking flag means to me. I've gave everything. I've sacrificed. And I'll continue to. And I'm going to fight. And I don't need to sit up on here and tell everybody my fucking battle plans of how I'm going to fucking do it. Because I'm going to do it. I have no choice. Now I'm asking, are you people willing to take up the fight? Or are you going to lay down and let your family be slaughtered and act like you're going to be, part of this new world order, this part of this new age bullshit? Just go along, get along. But it's your right, your choice, right? My body, my choice. But a lot of you lined up and got inoculated. So I don't want to hear about your stance of abortion when you line yourself up to get jabbed. All in the name of my body, my choice. So miss me if I don't feel sorry for these people that stand up and say that it's my body, my choice, because obviously, they only pick and choose what they want to put in your body. Well, if it's your body, your choice, you would understand what you're doing as far as putting, poisonous foods, poisonous water, other things they injecting into your body that they say is supposedly good for you. It is really not. They've been lying to you for years and decades. It's even people in your family. But that's what these tyrants and these devils and that's what it is. It's always been the battle between good and evil. It's always been the battle of good and evil. And on this day we stand. And for those coward ass cops, and you've all take off the badge. None of you deserve to even wear the badge and even call yourself an officer. I wouldn't even let you be a security guard. Your people, you might as well. It might as well give Joe Biden might as well give these guys a job in the White House, be his personal goddamn bodyguard, because that's about what it is. Letting people get shot up and then just commending these cops because they were afraid to get shot. And there's a guy, the Border Patrol, basically ran in there with no Kevlar, no helmet, whatever. People, you need to start waking up, because one day you're not going to be one day you're going to wake up and it's going to be too late, and you're going to be in the thick of this tyranny, thick of the tyranny of the bootlegs and this and that, and then they're going to use the fear. They're going to take people like me and everyone else in your neighborhood, and they're going to execute us, and they're going to kill us, and they're going to do all that shit. And then guess what? All you guys are going to sit in your house like you do now, like you did in COVID, and like you did everything else, and sit in your fucking house and tell the government, when can I have some more? I don't want to hear these people are going to fight the government, or I'm not. I want. I want to jump off a bridge. The government told me I want to jump off the bridge. Well, y'all did. You went up and lined up and jabbed yourself with supposed said so vaccines, inoculation boosters, and all that. Oh yeah. This ain't the first time they've done this. This is the first time they've eugenics us, and eugenics the races too. You think you're safe because you're black and they give a fuck about your life? They don't give a fuck. They've been exterminating you since Margaret Sanger said you were weeds. But only white people are your problems, huh? Even though white people are getting exterminated because some white people, they don't like all white people. If you're not a part of this club and you're not part of this 3 percentile, and you don't, and even if you go along and work with these people, they're going to execute you on a day to spill your blood. This is what the old people did anyways. At least And if you think that they won't execute you and kill you just because you're going along with them, you're a bigger fucking idiot than the rest of us. I don't need friends. I have very hardly any friends anymore. Nor do I care. I'm sitting up here and mix words all day. I can sit up here and talk sports all fucking day long. Be a happy ass clown, just like the rest of these motherfuckers that get up on here and try to pretend to be somebody they're not. In your day too, you'll be judged. And when they come for you, you ain't know where to hide. You could run away from the countries, away from the tyranny, but the tyranny will still follow until we fight. The good fight is the only time that we're going to be free. Is what the people that are responsible for this are held accountable and judged and executed for their treason. Because I believe in that. I believe in holding these people accountable, setting up in a trial, charge them with the crimes, charge them as treason, and with the maximum penalty is you lose your life. That's what happens in the army. If you're a deserter during wartime, or if you're a traitor, you get killed. You face the firing squad. You face death. But apparently, you got people up there in the White House that walk up there every day and act like they're so good and point upon and play this fucking puppet show game with you people, and you people believe it. And you go along with it, and you love it. Because some of you people love to be fucked with. Some of you probably love to be beaten and slapped around, and you love that shit. You're like sadomasochist motherfuckers. You love the abuse. You love to watch it. You get off. You get asphyxiation. You get this fucking... It don't matter whether and these people think, oh, these athletes and these rappers, these musicians, and all these people care. If they cared so much, then why the hell did they take the money from these people? And why did they play with these people? And why did they go along with this thing? Why don't they ever say anything? Why don't they ever go against the grain? Even the ones that say they're fighting for us, Can I believe that? What I believe is we're so fucked with that they will use anything against us. They'll even hijack your movements. They'll hijack your movements and put somebody in place, and then boom, kill all the good people out of the movement, and boom, take it all over. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing for years and years and years and years. Just been killing everybody off. And then when you finally figure the things out, boom, you're dead. You're dead and you're gone. And then they just erase everything. And then nobody knows the truth ever. Because they don't want us to know the truth ever. They want us to be continually brain dead and stupid and learn no more facts about the stupid shit that goes on television and stupid shows and stupid ass movies more than your own history about how your family and how things have been settled and how you become self-sufficient. No, now you become self-dependent. See, then they play you off like, oh, see, gambling's making people homeless, and see, it's just a sick game. It's a sick game. They love to play with us, man, and we're allowing them to do that. We're allowing people to fuck with us. And I didn't give my life. And I hope, sir, some of these veterans didn't give their life. And I hope so they got some fight in them left. Because some of them, I don't know. And it's including some of my army buddies that I'm supposed to have a reunion with. I don't know if I want to meet with these people. Yeah. I mean, we'll always be tied to a bond where we went to war together and this and that. But it doesn't mean that I can trust these people and know what, Can I trust that they're not working for the New World Order? Can I trust that they're going to, stand up and fight, like we, took an oath to fight against foreign and domestic, for no position of power or anything. But I think a lot of people have forgotten their oath they've taken and how serious the oath they've taken. Just like the supposed spiritual, and the politicians. They say in God we trust and all this and that, but they print money, they serve mammon, they serve all these other lascivious and all this. No one on this planet is perfect. No one, by any means necessary. But the people that want control and absolute control are not very good people. And they'll sell their own family, they'll kill whoever they have to. It's like Frodo chasing the damn ring. It's like the crackhead chasing the high. We sit here every day and bullshit ourselves and wonder why we are in the situations we're in. Wonder why there's going to be a food crisis and collapse. Ain't nobody give a shit about that. But think of this: by the end of this year, there's not going to be no food. Everything's going to be so inflated. To try to buy a piece of meat, to try to buy a piece of bread, or to buy anything, it's going to be terrible. But you got these ass hats up here laughing in our fucking faces, playing it off like it's some goddamn fucking Netflix goddamn documentary or a goddamn show. Well, it's okay. Just sit back and watch the stupid ass sports people. Watch Johnny Depp and his sorry ass wife or whoever beat the shit out of each other, take a shit in each other, they do blow, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for him, Mr. Johnny Depp. Fuck Johnny Depp. Fuck Amber Heard. Fuck the NFL. Fuck the NBA. Fuck the music industry. Fuck Facebook. Fuck all the social media. And fuck all you people that buy into that shit. You're part of the problem, not the solution. And I sit here and I say this with a serious tone. I ain't fucking around no more. I ain't out here to be well liked, well received. I'm not here to be a fucking hero. I'm not out here to be G.I. Joe. If you look at me, I'm a skinny motherfucker, dude. Any person bigger than me can snap me into two. But you think I'm afraid of that? Fuck no. If I have to, I'll have to take people down that are twice, 4 times, 5 times my size. As the old saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I can sit up here and talk about my sports and my picks, but no one gives a shit. The only person that comes around is my friend Complete. But doesn't mean that I'm just doing it for attention. I do this because I want to say shit. I have to say shit. The more you just sit back and be mealy mouthed and nobody watches you and everybody else it's okay. Because once you start becoming right, I don't want those people around. As sad as it sounds, I'm not sitting here waiting for people to wake up and finally figure out the truth, or wake up and have a poof epiphany. Because what happens if what happens if it never had to find the truth? You'll be dead. You'll be like Indiana Jones trying to look for the holy grail, the truth of the world, and just die trying to figure it out, and what you weren't even supposed to know. Instead of just trying to enjoy life and let it flourish, and let's have a future, and let's build upon these things and make great things. No, let's just destroy everything, and it's same shit. History repeats itself. Doesn't matter what dynasty, what time era, what time period, whatever. Everything that was great went to shit, burnt down because of corruption, because people didn't stand up against corruption. People fell victim or fell asleep or didn't think they had the power. I don't think they could fight. Well, I'm scared to die. Well, you know what? You're gonna die. Sorry to burst everyone's bubble, but we're gonna die. Some of us are gonna die miserable. Some of us are going to get shot. Some of us are going to get killed. Some of us are going to die of a heart attack. Some of us are going to die of cancer. Some of us are going to fucking drown. Some of us are going to murder people. Some of us are going to die because of fucking stupidity. Some of us are going to die for not taking care of our teeth and everything else and all this other damn shit. But if you live every day like that shit, you're just going to fucking, you're going to die faster. And what's everybody's goddamn obsession with dying fast? I'm the only person asking to convert or say anything. Everybody else just gets up on here and plays a fucking clown. Play your fucking clown ass parts up on here and pretend to be a fucking character. Well, then you deserve to live the caricature life. You get fucking canceled or people talk shit about you or drag your ass. That's your shit. You put yourself on this shit. Just like when I put myself out here. I put myself out here. You think I'm scared of you motherfuckers? None of you motherfuckers ain't gonna come get me. You ain't gonna come confrontate me. You ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna shut the fuck up and you're gonna cry to your little pussy ass handlers. So the day that we get the power back and then and then you're gonna start running. But it ain't me to take a vengeance. It's gonna be God that's gonna come back and take a vengeance. But some of you don't believe in God. You don't believe that He even exists. Some of you believe that you are God and the devil and everything else. Boy, are you gonna have a rude awakening in the end. But yeah. So let's further ado. Let's get into this betting record of yesterday here. Yesterday, our first bet here, we did just straight up. We took eight MLB games. We had the over 9 runs on the Rockies and Nationals. We had the over 8 runs in Marlins Braves. We had the under 9.5 runs in the Orioles and Reds. We had the and that was Orioles and Reds game 1. Let me just say that because they played a doubleheader yesterday. Guardians on the run line, and I had the Rays on the run line against the Yankees. I had the team total under 7 runs in the Cubs and White Sox. I had the St. Louis Cardinals money line, and I had the over 8 runs in the Rangers and A's. Well, we went 4-4. We won 4. We lost 4. Obviously, the under 9.5 runs with the Orioles did not cash. The Guardians won by one run, so they needed to win by 2. The Cubs and White Sox was like 1-1 till they went to extras, and then it went 5-4, so that went under. So that was 3 right there. Then the St. Louis Cardinals fucked my bag and got blanked at home, 8-0. And then the Rangers and A's went over 11 runs. The A's ended up winning in extra innings. So, and then we made a second bet where we bet the NBA Game 7. I took the Heat plus the 2.5 on the spread and the over 196.5. It went 196, so it went under, and the Heat lost by 4. So I lost that there. Then I had the under 8 runs in the Blue Jays and Angels. Lost that one there. That went over. Then I had the over 9 runs in Dodgers and Diamondbacks. They went 4 runs, so that sucked. I had the Astros. They won 2-1 when they were winning 2-0, but they gave up a run thanks to Ryan Presley. And then I had the over 7.5 runs with the Phillies and Mets, and it went over. So I only won 1 game. So I was basically I was 5-9. I was 5-9 on the betting day. So didn't go well. The betting week for last week, it didn't do so well. I was 39-47 as far as my picks went, my picks and plays in MLB. We were 7-5 in NBA. We were 5-6 in NHL. In the Champions League, we were 1-0. I picked Real Madrid over the bloody fucking Liverpool. Fuck you, you fucking little piece of shit. You funny bloody fuckers. You blokes, you fucking wankers. You fucking European wankers. Yeah, you want to suck a dick, wank? Yeah, for all you Europeans that think you're better than Americans, you're just as shitty and limey as we are. Don't sit here and say that you're fucking better. You got less rights and less fucking privileges than we do. Don't sit here and tell me that we're gonna be that you're going to be somebody special and that you're not going to get taken over because you've been already hijacked. You'll be the first ones to go bye bye. Sorry to say it. I mean, we're all going bye bye. It's a matter of when and where and what time. Yeah. See, people don't want to talk about that. They just want to sit here and let's talk about baseball. All right, we'll talk about baseball right now. I got my parlay up here. We'll talk about the parlay right now. We took the team total under 9 runs in the Padres and Cardinals. That game is underway right now. I took the Phillies on the run line today to win by a run and a half. I was plus 180. I took the team total over 7.5 runs between the Astros and the A's. I took the Marlins on the run line. I took the Royals money line. I took the team total over 9 runs in the Nats and Mets. I took the Red Sox on the run line today. I took the under 10.5 runs in Brewers and Cubs game 2. Game 1 is on right now. I took the Rangers on the money line, and I took the under 8 runs in the Pirates and Dodgers. That is what I picked for today here. So let's see what we got going on here for Monday here. All right, so we're in the top of the 7th here. Brewers and Cubs are tied at 4. We got the Brewers up to bat with the runners on first and second, 2 outs, full count. We're going to the bottom of the 7th here between the Twins and Tigers. It is 4-4. And we're in the top of the 4th here. The Padres trail 2-1 against the Cardinals here. So we're sitting pretty good with our under 9 right now. We got 3 runs, so we got six more runs to give up between both teams here. So hopefully Cardinals can get a win here today. So those are just the 3 games starting now. We got the San Francisco Giants and Phillies. Logan Webb versus Kyle Gibson. We got the Astros and Athletics. Framber Valdez versus Paul Blackburn. We have the Miami Marlins taking on the Colorado Rockies. We have Pablo Lopez versus R. Feltner. We have the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Jay Hasley for the Royals and Zach Plesac for the Guardians. We have the Baltimore Orioles and the Red Sox. Tyler Wells for the Orioles and Rich Hill for the Red Sox. We have the Nationals and Mets. Eric Fetty for the Nationals and Drew Peterson for the Mets. We have Brewers and Cubs doubleheader game number 2. Aaron Ashby for the Brewers and Drew Smiley for the Cubs. We have Tampa Bay Rays and the Rangers. Drew Rasmussen for the Rays and Glenn Otto for the Rangers. We have the Braves and the Diamondbacks. S. Strider for the Braves and Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. And last game but not least, we have the Pirates and Dodgers. Zach Thompson versus Walker Buehler. We have Game 7 today. Game 7 in hockey between the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Rangers. Whichever team wins has the right to play the two-time, the double champ. The double champ doesn't apologize to nobody. So we got the Rangers and Hurricanes will face Tampa Bay Lightning that have won this Sir Stanley Cup twice. And then tomorrow we got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Colorado Avalanche in the Western Conference to see who's going to go on to Sir Stanley to represent the Western. And then the Rangers and Hurricanes, the winner of this game tonight will face the Tampa Bay Lightning to face off against either. So, I mean, I don't really got a favorite team here. I would definitely like to see the Rangers. I definitely like to see the Rangers, but I mean, Carolina's a tough team, and they're not just gonna sit down and lay down, and they played well this season, and but the Rangers have too. So I mean, you got two good teams, and hopefully it'll be a neck and neck barn burner. Hopefully we can maybe get some overtime, or wouldn't that be crazy if we had been having a Game 7 shootout? A Game 7 shootout between the Rangers and Hurricanes. Wouldn't that be some? Wouldn't that be some shit? But yeah. Other than that, we really don't have too much going on here. I mean, NASCAR golf got over yesterday here. Got to see who won on it. Oh, we got WNBA here. Let's see, we got WNBA today here. No, WNBA will return. And WNBA returns tomorrow. We have the Washington Mystics taking on the Indiana Fever tomorrow. We have the Phoenix Mercury taking on the Chicago Sky. We have the Connecticut Sun taking on Las Vegas Aces, and the Dallas Wings taking on the Los Angeles Sparks. Right now, I mean, Brittany Griner, she's being held over there in Moscow. Her wife's urging Biden to help out here. The Fever fire Stanley. The Fever fire Maryland Stanley named Knox interim head coach here. Sun coach Kurt Miller, and assistant Brandy Poole. They're in the health and protocol along with Sue Bird and the Storm. Then we have Liz Cambridge denies. Well, not even we don't even want to go into that, ladies and gentlemen. It's damn. From San Antonio to Seattle. Oh man. Well, I mean that's part of you want to be in this NBA professional level. You gotta play on their terms. It's not in your terms. I mean, I'm sorry to say. I mean, the players make the league and all that and this and that, but the players really don't have as much power as they think they do. I mean, whether it's NFL or whether it's NBA or whatever sport. They all want to say that they hold the keys and that they hold whatever, but really they don't. You're being held hostage by these owners and the governing boards and all that to tell you when and where you can play basketball, how you can organize, when you're going to do this and that, blah blah blah. It's not based on that's. And I mean that's what I'm saying. People think you're free. Yeah, these NBA players are free. They got money. They're getting paid billions of dollars. But I mean, are they free to really do what they really want to do? No, they're not. They're not. It's like all these musicians that, you know, the greatest musicians of all times don't even own their own catalogs of music. It's owned by some people that don't even care, just making money off these people and keeping money in their family's name and their money pocket. But meanwhile, the royalties and the actual good songs from the actual artist doesn't go to their family and this and that bullshit. Or they'll just kind of trickle you out there, trot you out there like, oh, here we go. Here's a patriot. Here, patriotism. Oh, here we care about breast cancer awareness. Here we care about this. Here we care about that. But again, I say this again. Why do these things continue to happen? Because they want these things to happen. It's not. They want us to be more reactive than proactive. See, if we're more proactive, these things won't be happening as much as they should be, because we'd be figuring out, well, why do they continue to happen? Well, because this and such has continued to happen, and if we don't stop this such and such thing, then it's a copycat life. If somebody does something, somebody else is going to do it too. Because if they see that, then somebody wants to one up that. I hate to say it. It's the type of way of life we're driven in to this day. But NBA here, we got, we're gonna have the Warriors and Celtics here, so I mean, it's gonna be a really good matchup here. I mean, I wouldn't, I mean, the Warriors are gonna be in for a tough matchup. I mean, I guarantee they will. But Boston, does Boston have enough left in the tank? That's what I have to say here. I mean, they're the heart and the soul. They got all that, but they're gonna have to bring it all because they play that way against the Warriors. Warriors are Warriors like to play defense here. I mean, we're not maybe not necessarily known for that, but I mean the Warriors will play some defense here. And Tatum, Tatum's a good basketball player. I enjoyed, I enjoy, Tatum a lot. I think him and Jalen Brown, all the Warriors and Celtics is probably the best finals matchup we could have got. If we would have got we got the Warriors and Heat. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just feel that it's going to be the best matchup. I mean, Lakers hired Bucks, one of Bucks coach, Darvin Ham. I think that's a good hire. But I mean, are they going to let Darvin Ham, coach, bring the guys in that he needs to make this team winning, or are we going to have LeBron like want to be coach and be part of all this and I mean obviously Darvin Ham was in the Bucks office and had dealt with a superstar and Giannis Antetokounmpo and the guys that he brought in there and was able to develop and work with the same can be done, but the Lakers are going to have to they're going to have to overhaul that roster. They're going to have to bring in guys that are going to want to win and guys that are going to be able to play with LeBron and those guys that because LeBron, I mean, face the facts. LeBron is only chasing the all-time record number of points anymore. He's not really chasing championships because LeBron's got, he's got what three, I think. He's got three trophies. He's got 3 trophies now, three, maybe 4. I don't know, or chasing the 4th ring. I don't know, but he wants to be known as he scores the most. He scored the most points of all times, like you know. But but I just don't. I'm just the type of person that I hate the people that want to discredit Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell because, well, they play with slow white guys. Well, did they have a choice? No. And it did. If Bill Russell and all those guys got to play in the modern day NBA, it'd be different. You know. It's more different nowadays. It's you got guys flopping on the floor. They call contact more. You can't be as aggressive. Back in the days, it was you were you know. I mean, I don't care if you were on the fucking streets playing basketball pickup game or you play with you. It was physical. Shit got physical. You would get in people's faces. People would get in arguments. Nobody died. Nobody got shot and killed. But nowadays, probably probably a whole different another ball game. But I'm just saying, it was aggressive, where you played strong, where you had to be tough. You had to be tough. You had to have tough skin. You know can't let ninny ass little words hurt you. Now we live in a world where you say you say a word, and all of a sudden you get power to that word, and next thing you know, you wonder why it is. But yeah, I'm happy here. I'm happy here. So ooh. CJ McCollum joining ESPN NBA analyst here. All right, probably for the finals, probably to talk. But yeah, so today's Memorial Day. We're gonna be doing some barbecuing and having a good old time today here. We got these. Let's see the games here. All right, we got a 7-5 ball game now here in the bottom of the seventh here. Oh, 7-6 now here. 7-6. We got 2 outs now. Cubs just scored 7-6. So there's a lot of runs in this first game here. The Cubs and the Brewers. And we have the Tigers up 6-4 in the bottom of the seventh. And we have the bottom of the fourth. Here. We have the Cardinals leading 2-1. They're up to bat here, so you got my main man complete here. Me and my main man complete. We're gonna be facing off against each other, but today I wanted to get the have my American flag out for Memorial Day. See, look at me. I'm lengthy as hell. I'm skinny as hell. I'm like Kevin. I'm like KG baby. I'm like KG baby. But well, yeah, we're out here just doing our thing. Made our picks here. America, all right? America, damn it, America. Don't the motherfuckers forget that shit. I'll have to remind them. But no, that's the picks for the day. We made some good picks here. I'd say. I'm not say they're the best picks, but we'll go over them again. I had the under 9 runs in the Padres and Cardinals so far, looking good. I have the Phillies on the run line. I have the over 7.5 in the Astros and A's. I have the Marlins on the run line plus 100. I have the Royals money line plus 135. I have the over 9 runs in the Nets and Nationals and Mets. I have the Red Sox on the run line. I have the under 10.5 runs in the Brewers and Cubs game 2 because there's a lot of runs this game. And then you got the Rangers money line plus 125 and the Dodgers and Pirates under 8 runs. So that's the bets for today. I'm going to cut it off right now so we can get ready because we're probably ready to barbecue here in about an hour, probably about an hour or two. But yeah, I probably got to go on Facebook and do a little bit of, patriotism, talk my shit like I always do because that's what I do. I talk my shit. And YouTube, you fucking over here did your shit, talk your shit. And just like all these other people, they can sit here and talk all this shit and say they hate America. Well, you know what? Get the fuck out of here. If you don't like America, I suggest you get the fuck out. Because I'll find out and I'll drag your fucking bitch ass out. And I'm not going to put you where you want to go. I'm just going to drag your bitch ass and throw you in the fucking ocean. See if you can swim. I ain't fucking around with you motherfuckers no more. You don't want to be in America? You hate this country so bad? Get the fuck out and go somewhere else. That's all I have to say. You hate this country so bad, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. If not, shut the fuck up. Or we will shut you the fuck up. Because if I have to hear any more bullshit from people that are fucking been coddled their whole fucking life, that never done nothing in their life for themselves, and never fucking fought in a conflict, and never don't know what fucking shit is, and just love to believe lies, and other people that love to fucking tell them the wrong information, and people love to be brainwashed and manipulated, even though they don't know they're being hypnotized or brainwashed or it's called sleight of hand, like a magician, then you're a fucking idiot and you deserve everything that comes your way. And I hope your fucking family wakes up and hopefully they don't get killed. And I hope your children fucking learn from your fucking woes and your ways. But even they're not even safe nowadays. But you got people out here fucking acting willy-nilly out here. But guess what? Shit's gonna come to the it will hit the fan And then what you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when the red, white, and blue comes for you?